Say hello to YouTube. Alright, new game. I do have to admit, it starts off a little depressing. Where's my mouse? Did I lose my mouse? New game. So you can choose who you are. She's cute. Yeah, I'll go with her. She. We love depressing games. Yeah. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm not gonna give it away too much. Who's my partner? This dude looks good. So yeah, you're like an older couple, you live in a fishing village, and you make money that way. The art style really reminds me of, oh, what is that one game? It's not Minecraft, it looks just like this, okay. If I think of the name, I'll tell you, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Okay. Taylor Fisher. Hannah, come on, you guppy, grab the line. Fishing is easier than it looks, I promise. What are you afraid of? Nothing except for water, the monsters, the curse. You know what the locals say. They're just stories. Every one of them, I promise. Oh, that doesn't sound like a warning. I don't know what is. Here, let me show you the basics. Follow along with me. First, stand in a decent fishing spot, like the edge of the boat, right here, and then select the fish and hook icon to begin. Ooh, blocky graphics. I like the art style of this one. It's very detailed, yet still blocky at the same time. Alright, so we're gonna do some fishing. We're not far from the coast, so you can see the sand. Oh, look, there's a little seagull. Alright, so it says, now to cast the line, fish will be more cautious if you cast near your boat or the shore. The farther you cast, the more likely something will bite. Press and hold spacebar to cast your line. The longer you hold, the greater the distance. Gotcha. Easy enough. If only fishing is pretty much the same amount of difficulty so far. Apparently I have oh, that didn't show up on my stream. I was just getting a notification from the Xbox app. Okay, perfect. Now be patient. Keep the lure still and wait for something to bite. The moment the lure dips under, press and hold space to hook the fish. Be quick or it might escape. Once hooked, continue holding space to reel it in. Bit of a waiting game. Oh. Ooh. Am I supposed to do anything else? Oh, D. What does that do? Oh, I have to pull it in the opposite direction? I see. Come on, come on. Give me your fish. Looks like a big one. It's so close. Come on, come on. A grating bellyfish. 27 kilograms? That's like a 50-pound fish right there. That's insane. I don't think I would have been able to get that out of the water in real life. I wonder if grating bellyfish is a real type of fish. I've never heard of it. See, easy when you get the hang of it. Give it another go, this time without my help. Okay, I'll do it all by myself. I see. I don't know why he doesn't have a fishing line. Like, why aren't you also fishing? Making me do all the work. Oh, this one's... Come on, come on. So basically all I'm doing is pulling the line in the opposite direction. Well, maybe it is a real fish. There are many parts of the ocean that is unexplored. Well, I know a pollock is a real fish. I've seen one of those in a real life, so maybe that means all the fish in the game are based on real fish that people eat. Okay. This one's not as big. Alright, keep all the fish. Fantastic, and a different species. We'll need a variety to cook and sell for our new business. Oh no. Oh, we have a Puppers! Why is he on the boat? Puppers isn't gonna. Look how cute the Puppers is. Oh dear, that's a big fish. It's the monster. The curse. Come to torment us. Arg. It's just a whale. This town's ridiculous superstitions. No wonder the fishing trade is ruined. But the bay's full of amazing creatures, all waiting to be discovered. We'll find them and share them with the world. On that note here, to celebrate our new adventure. So we've just moved to this town, basically. And we're starting up a new fishing/cooking business. Hey, what happened to No More Surprises? Feels like a book? I'll open it tomorrow night once you're back. You still want this, right? We could always go back to Ontario. So this game is based in Canada. Makes sense with fishing. All Maritimes are basically fishing villages. Of course, moving here, it's your dream. But I'm asking what you want. What's your dream? My dream hasn't changed for 40 years. To spend every day with you. Then I'll be right here. The whole journey by your side. They're so cute. They've been together for 40 years. Welcome home. I'm gonna... Aw. Adorable. So my best guess is that this is based in Nova Scotia, which is actually where I'm from. Because the dog is a Nova Scotia duck toller, which I used to have when I was a kid. I used to own a... His name was Brooke. He was a great dog. 3 years later. And she's all depressed looking. He never came back. Oh. Knocking on my door. Oh, I stuck. Oh, I had to click C? How do I... see? Am I glitched already? I haven't had this... oh. Okay, don't really know what happened there, but alright. Let's end. Hello. Hey, Mom. Oh, we have a daughter. River? Why aren't you in Quebec? I gave my notice. Some things are more important. The house is a mess. I guess she doesn't take very good care of herself. Is this it? Presumption of the aforementioned believed to be dead owing to an absence of no less than 3 years. So basically, as of today, he's been missing for 3 years, and so he's presumed to be dead. Probably got a death certificate in the mail. Wow. It's also real. It's great you're here, but I'm fine, honestly. Actually, I got a new job. I'm overseeing the Centennial Festival. You're doing what? Here? In Moonglow? The mayor says it'll be a huge boost for the community, and people need the support. The whole bay's been struggling for years. When the fishing trade collapsed, half the town closed down. So people, after the incident, seemed like people were too afraid to go on the water and keep fishing. Because they didn't want to be eaten by the monster or whatever. If we can't attract new visitors soon, Moonglow Bay might never recover. Anyway, on to brighter things. It's time you open that present. Oh, I never opened the present that he got because he never came back. Aww. Where is it? Where is the present? Present? Where is it? Oh, the dog bed over there. Oh, okay. Fishing journal. Okay, so I'll be able to record the different types of fish I catch. To my darling Hannah, for the journey, by your side. Oh, so sad. You've been holding on to this for 3 years, Mom. Maybe it's time to write a new chapter. You're saying I should restart the business? Precisely. A new street food stall is exactly what the town needs. You've been an inspiration. We should head out right now, catch some ingredients. Okay. But let me tidy first. If I'd known you were coming and ruin the surprise? Huh, okay. I'll be down on the beach. We still have a boat, which I'm a little confused about. Okay, caller from Quebec. Hi, Taylor. It's been 3 years. Some days are a little easier, others are impossible. Last week, a letter arrived declaring. I'm making it. I see. It's like I'm writing a journal entry. Arriving declaring you dead in absentia. So naturally, our daughter dropped everything to come here. Thank you for my journal. I'll treasure it always and write to you often. Our daughter has suggested I restart the street food business. I know a great little spot to catch some ingredients. I suppose a dozen empty noodle packets isn't a fantastic look for the house. Trash cleaned up. 8. Okay, so we gotta clean up a little bit first. Makes sense. The place is a mess. Oh man, look at all the ticket containers. Or I guess cup noodle containers. So far I haven't had to use the mouse for anything. It's just WASD and spacebar. Trash cans outside. Okay. I'm not allowed to use this door? Okay, we won't use this door. We'll use this door. Oh, what a cute little house. Get some fresh air. Ooh, okay. So, now there's... Oh, look at the raccoon! Come back. Oh my goodness, look at the deer. I wonder if hunting's a thing. Fishing is. Hello.
Oh.
Hey, Hannah, great to see ya. You're right, the streets are so empty, I barely noticed before. The town needs investment, pure and simple, but at least you have everything you need for business. Your fishing rod, your kitchen, and a place to sell food. Okay, so I don't have a boat. Makes sense, because he was on the boat when he went missing. First things first, let's catch some ingredients. I gotcha. Okay, so I can just fish from the shore. That's kind of cool. I guess it has to be by one of those fishing spots, like that sign. What are we gonna get? Oh. When reeling, you can use a quick burst of effort to haul the fish in a particular direction. This technique is called striking, to move a WASD against the direction a fish is swimming and then press shift. Gotcha. Just don't strike too often or you'll tire yourself out. So if I... Oh, did I lose it? Oh, I think I screwed up. Okay, I'll try that again. Come on. I'm tired, so no more striking. But I'm losing. I'm losing. Come on. This is a big fish, and I am just a little person. Haha, got it. It is a ling. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know it's light on actual information. I'm an accountant, not a blummin' marine biologist. I'm sure the aquarium can help fill in the details. Okay. So there's aquarium. I wonder if we could not download, donate some of the fish we caught to the aquarium so we learn more information about them. Since we're here, let's recap water behavior and luring. Oh, this is kind of in depth. When reeling a fish, it will behave in one of three ways depending on its species. Fast species will dart around quickly to wiggle free. Reflexes are key. Aggressive species will use a combination of speed and strength to escape. Finally, resilient species are slow-moving but strong. It'll take several powerful strikes to haul one in. Fortunately, you can attract specific fish by using lures. Give it a go, select a lure, and cast your line. Okay. How do I get out of here? J, L, escape, shift. Hello? How do I... Oh, something happened. Turn it... Oh man, look how many pages! If you look up at the top right of the book, there is a lot of fish in this game. Okay. Doop, doop. I am pressing every button to figure out how to get out of this. Hello, how do you escape? Oh, backspace. It's backspace. We figured her out. Okay, so M. Use the jiggler to attract aggressive and resilient fish. Spinner will attract fast and aggressive fish, and the plug lure will attract resilient and fast fish. Remember to check which lure you're using whenever you're cast. Okay, I'm sure that's written down somewhere because I will not... Let's do... Sure. I will not remember that. Okay. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. What? No, no. Why did you stop? Oh, you can't let go of space the whole time. I think that's what I've been doing. And so I've been letting go. You're not allowed to let go. Look at that. That was a big one. Call it. Perfect. Finally, a word on bait. Essential to catching larger species of fish. There are two types: low grade, high grade. If you cast a no bait, you'll only attract small species. If you cast with low grade, you'll attract small, medium, high grade, medium, and large. Gotcha. Now, try it now. Select a lure and bait grade. Cast your line again. Alright, let's give this a shot. Ooh, a striped nibbler. That's a funny looking fish. Excellent. Remember, there's a huge range of sea creatures out there, so mix up your lure, bait, and location to catch a variety. Just be aware that your bait is limited. Be careful you don't run out. Until the sea market reopens, high-grade bait in particular will be short supply. Abby Braun. Whoa, stop the press. Hannah Fisher is out of the house before midday. Hey, Abby, you remember River? Of course. What brings you to a shabby little burr? Wait, Hannah, is that... You finally opened it? It's a fishing journal. Taylor and I had a thing for these waters once. In fact, I'm reviving the business, selling street food straight from the ocean. Hannah, you are gonna? Hee 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 ha 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 ha. Nice, thanks, Abby. Sorry, but in 3 years, you never once struck me as outdoorsy. Well, it's because I was depressed and I didn't want to leave the house. I feel like that's pretty normal for losing my husband of 40 years, but maybe you're different. In that case, Captain Noodles, if you're gonna peddle piscine cuisine in the most cursed cove in Canada... What's that? I can't really look at it right now, Char. What is it? I'll take a quick look. Really? You wasted my time. That sucks. That was a waste of time. Hey, yeah. You can call me the Nannerpuss. And guess what? I like pancakes. I know it from her. I don't need to watch the video anymore. I insist you learn how to cook. Follow me. Oh, okay. So I gotta cook the food to sell it. Makes sense. Okay, Hannah, if you're selling street food, your kitchen is gonna be your new best friend. To create a meal, you need 3 things: raw fish, the recipe, and enough shells to cover the cost of any extra ingredients. Okay, so I don't need to worry about things like salt, pepper, you know. I just had to pay. I just had to provide the fish, which is good. You can browse and choose which meal you want to make. Okay, so it looks like the only thing I can make is fish cakes. Okay. Let's do it with pollock, since I have 2 of them. Ooh, I can make 2? Well, let's make 2 then. Your kitchen is always stockpiled with supplies, so the only ingredients you need to source are the fish. Okay, first go to the fridge and collect the necessary ingredients. 10. Then move to the different stations around the kitchen and follow the instructions one by one. Okay, so I gotta wash first. And be precise. Mistakes will lower the quality of your meal and its sale value. Okay, so it's like mini games. Gotcha. So wash first. Oh, I see. Stay in the thing. I wonder if you get good of it, you can like fast cook it. Alright, so now I gotta chop. Alright, now boil. Alright, stay in to keep the water at correct temperature. Oh, that's a weird, because I have 4 directions and this is a circle. Kinda did it, I think. Okay, now fry. Oh, that one's easy. Okay. Oh, I messed up. That one. Think I burnt it. Whatever. I'm not a good cook, so this is not gonna go great. Okay, great. There are other stations around the kitchen, but you'll figure them out. Oh, they're 2-star fish cakes. Alright, no, let's get it there. Finally, always remember to put your cooked meals out for sale. The storage box in your front yard will have to do for now. So I'm just gonna put plates of food in a storage box and be like, yeah, anybody come and pick them up? Yummy. Is it at least like a cooler? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Fish cakes. Sell them. Perfect. Now you can sell the fish you catch the meals you cook. Fish and meals will sell gradually throughout the day, and the shells you earn will be transferred direct into your account. This old box isn't very appealing. You should upgrade to a proper machine. Harugatu runs the tech shop. He'll give you a good deal. Speaking of new people, if you're exploring the waves, you'll need to recover your trawler. Chat to Sarah at the boat shop. Finally, for information about fish species and filling your journal, speak to Marina at the aquarium. Hannah, you're really serious about this? No one's been out on these waters for 3 years since Taylor. I know. There are dozens, hundreds of strange and dangerous creatures out there, and we both know what it's like to lose someone. Oh, she lost someone too? I'll be okay. Trust me. So, Sarah, Haru, and Marina, I'll see you soon. Alright, so I got a lot to do. Try to be optimistic about this, I guess. Dear, you're kind of in the road. Pew pew. Kind of want to catch one more fish. Where was that place? Oh, hello. Who are you? Gertrude. Oh, hello, darling. Are you investigating unusual fish? You must seek out the old Veil, the notorious balloon-like beast that upsets children. It does? Why is that? Oh no, dear. It's adorable. They're sad when it floats away. Oh, okay, so I can learn about fish by talking to people. Well, that's good to know. Moonglow is full of strange stories. Hannah, try talking to people around the town. Well, that's what I'm doing. I am learning. Hello. Hey, if you're interested in weird fish, check out the zebras. Unmistakable, looks like a zebra. Same stripes, tails, and fins. Zebras have fins? I know. Weird, right? Yep. Okay. Is this where I need to go? Yes. Oh, hello. Mrs. Fisher. Very good day to you. If you came looking for amusing nautical tales, I have none, so stop fishing. Well, that's not nice. Katie, my leg's gone to sleep. How do you stand fishing up all day? Stand up fishing all day. Ugh. Haru Gatu. Hannah, long time no see. What can I help you with? Selling fish? Fish? Yes, fish. Why are we whispering? It's just been so long since anyone sailed the bay. What are you currently using? Not much. My storefront is basically a storage box and an honor system. Well, that's just sad. What you need is a windowed polyvent. I mean, you know that one has like a broken shelf, right? Are you gonna give it to me free since it's broken? A vending machine for seafood? I don't know about you guys. I don't think I would eat seafood out of a vending machine, but you know, different places, different people. Absolutely. My dad ordered a few on special import, but with half the town shut down, our 3 units in stock are proving tricky to ship. Tell you what, cook up and bring me a simple fish and chips. Maybe I can swing you a new customer discount on the display console. Sounds more like a cooking you lunch discount, but okay. So, fish and chips, and he'll give me a vending machine. Seems like a good deal. Hannah Fisher, your street food is talk of the town. Yeah, business seems to be steady rise. Perhaps I could interest in you something. My treat, what's your favorite? Haven't had tuna sashimi in a long time. Say no more. Next time we meet, I will change that. Okay, so I feel like I just kind of got a quest. Why did I imagine a fisherman at a comedy show when you said stand-up fishing? I mean, fishermen they definitely got some stories. They probably could do a comedy show. Hello, Mrs. Gato. I run a small business and I'm gauging interest in different recipes. You seem like someone who knows a lot of people. What are you implying? Nothing. Just that you know everyone in town. Nothing untoward. I don't usually care for seafood. Perhaps I could sample your surf and turf? Sure, no problem. Happy to oblige. I mean, I don't think we should start a business by giving away a bunch of free food, but... Miss Chips. Oh, isn't she cute? Oh, hello. You must be the owner of that delightful yellow pup. Yeah, Waffles. He's a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever. He likes chasing birds, barking at front doors, and rubs. His name is Waffles. That's adorable. I'm Hannah, by the way. I run a small street food business. In fact, I'm looking for new customers if there's anything you'd like to try. Absolutely, but nothing too rich or spicy. How about steamed fish? Just like they're made in Malaysia. Thank you very much. Man, everybody's just like, oh, you starting your business? Can you give me some free food? New angular pro tip, keep them peeled for Tempest Sun. Catch just one and I'll grant you 7 years good luck. Will do. Have you ever caught one? Yeah, but then I broke in the air. Cancelled it out. I mean, that's pretty sound logic. How you doing? Heard you're on the lookout for unusual species? And mind yourself, the blister-back boxer, disgusting creature. Communicates by expelling gas from its you-know-where. Wouldn't want to be stuck in an elevator with one. Or a fish tank. Is there like any, can I like pick up seaweed or trash? Is there anything like that I can do? No? Oh, okay, this is one place I need to go. Sarah Johnson. Hey Hannah, Fisher. And hello to you, Sarah Johnson. It's been a while, huh? Finally come to collect your trawler? Exactly. 2 cats. Seriously? I thought I was making a joke. Clearly not a very funny one. In that case, let me find your paperwork. 2 cats, yes. Clogged fuel pump and the intake valve is shot. For 3-year storage, you got off easy. Yeah, that'd be pretty expensive. $100 for repairs, and you can pay once I finish the work. $100? Are you sure? That seems low. Yeah, don't worry. It's the least for Taylor. Give me a little time to finish up, and I'll be in touch once the repairs are complete. Gotcha. Okay, so I must have sold something, because I now have $14 to my name. You're the maniac studying all the fish. Don't you believe the legend? Wait till you see the primate pincher. Half crustacean, half primate, half horror from beyond the veil. Not that you'll listen to reason. That sounds horrifying. Oh, fish tanks. Marina. Welcome. Apologies. The aquarium is not open for visitors. Oh, I'm not a tourist. I'm looking for Marina at your service. Wait, Hannah? Right? Taylor was the soul of this place, the only sailor unfazed by all the legends. Someone who truly recognized the potential of both the aquarium and Moonglow. Potential for what? To be famous. There's countless species out there unique to these waters. Just a handful would make the aquarium a huge tourist attraction. With a little investment, we could study the whole aquatic biome, turn this archaic town of myths and monsters into the hub of scientific process. But when Taylor vanished, those dreams vanished too. How could I help? Fishing for seafood business anyway. I could continue where Taylor left off. Wow, that'd be incredible. But it's a huge undertaking. Quite simply, aquarium needs new species. As many as you can find. The more unique creatures we host, the more visitors we will attract. Business across town would benefit, including yours. Every new species will bring a boost to your sales. Great. Where do I start? To begin, bring me 3 new species. Any 3 you can find. Which I think I got on me. Oh, she's not here. Where'd she go? So, I guess it makes sense. In a town where the ocean is full of weird tales of weird fish, she wants them for a collection so that she can put them in a museum for people to see. Like, easy enough. Can I fish off here? Yeah, let's do some fishing. We gotta make money. We need $100 to get our boat, so that's gonna be our first goal. Got a pollock. And I'll try all the different things, you know, just to see what type of fish I can get just from, Alright. Oh, nope. Back. Okay, how do I get out of here? Is it C? Okay. How do I stop fishing? Controls are not very intuitive so far. Okay. Keep. How do I stop fishing? Can you tell me how to...
Huh?
Nope. You okay, Mom? You look a bit lost. Yeah, I'm just looking for the, you know, the place that sells things. If you're looking for somewhere specific in town, just check out your map. Map displays all shops, business, and points of interest. Just press tab at any time. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually mean to. Don't. No. Shift. Backspace? Aha! Backspace. Gotcha. Alright. So that was the spinner with bait. So we're now gonna try the jig with bait and see what we get. Ooh, Child of the Moon. Okay, let's try that one again. Okay. Grading Valley. Gotcha. Alright. Haven't used a plug yet. Let's try this one. Ooh, that one's kind of cool looking. Oh, it is now dusk. I like how the time changed color. That's kind of cool. Let's get one more, and then we'll head back and see if we can cook anything. Oh, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Alright. We'll only cook things that we have multiple of so that we can donate to... Hello. To the museum tomorrow. I don't think it was open today, so... The flockfish. What does it want? Where does it come from? What does it look like? Another great question nobody knows because it's completely covered in wool. Oof. I don't think I'd eat that one. Can I run? No. This is running. Look, I can walk, and this is running. Probably can sell just fish straight up if I didn't want to cook it. But the cooking is fun, and I think as I get better at it, it'll probably go a little quicker as well. Where did I live? Okay? Here we go. So did I sell both of them? What can I make? So I need fish and chips for the dude. So we're gonna make one of them first. Alright, get fish. And chop. Okay, and fry. Okay, that one's pretty easy. Get potatoes. Chop. And boil. I don't think I like the boil one. Boil one's hard. I think I did okay overall. Alright, I got 3 stars. Nice. Alright. Whole fish. Sizzling fish. See, this one says negative 21%, so I don't really want to do this. Let's try this one. No, okay. Nope, that. I don't really want to... Okay. I'll do this one because I can make multiple. So I want to keep one of each kind. So I can make 4 at a time with different types of fish, which is cool. And I'll put those out tomorrow. Oh, I missed it. I was making sure my finger was on the right button. Ooh, this one is so hard. Okay. I don't understand this one. I've messed that one up twice now. I don't really understand it. Alright, so that'll be good for now. I guess I can go put those out right now, and then... Oh, I spent all my money. Okay, so they're worth 7. This one's worth 17, but I need that for the guy so I can get a vending machine. So I'm not making big money yet. Oh, I'm stuck on a book. Let's go to bed, I guess. I mean, 8 o'clock. I guess she's an old woman. Do old women go to bed at 8 o'clock? Alright, yeah, we'll wake up super early. Dog's ready to go. Oh, man. Did they buy them all overnight? So I got $60 now. Where did the $60 come from? Alright. Interesting. Alright, I don't know what time that store opens, but let's try to go there first. And then to the museum to donate some fish. Oh man, there's so much to this game. I've only gone down this road too. There's a lot to explore. When does this open? Can I go in? Good day. If you came looking for amusing nautical tales, I have none, so stop fishing. Take your time. Oh, I can buy things too. Sonar, essential for any serious fisher. Okay, so that'd be for the boat. And... oh, I can get an extra vending machine. I can get some signs that give me sale price. That's kind of cool. Okay. But I need the dude. Where's the dude? Is he upstairs? Am I allowed to go upstairs? Hey, bud. No, I'm not allowed to go upstairs. Okay. I guess I will go to the museum first then. Oop. Oh, okay. Screen kind of glitched out on me there. Never disturb the climbing humber. So if I talk to them, because like I talked to her yesterday, if I talk to them every day, maybe they'll give me a new fish every day. If you look in the corner, it's like fish updated. Drawn to life. Some of these have got to be made up. Or maybe they're just using the like local names for fish, you know, like maybe they have a more common... oh, there's Marina. Working on it. Okay, you're not at the... can I do that? Donate fish. Yes. 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 One of each. Submit. Fantastic. Place is coming alive. Can't wait to tell Olivia. At this rate, I'll need to buy a whole new wing. It's only beginning, right? You'll need more? Yes, absolutely. Lots more. This is an ongoing enterprise. Remember, you're helping the whole community. Every new fish will increase the sale price of the meals in your vending machine. So there's a good reason to do this. Like, I'm not really losing out on money by doing... oh, and she gave me some money, I think. Because I have now $95. As a personal thank you, I'll provide information... all the information I can for your journal. So I learn more, so I can catch fish easier. Facts, fishing tips, plus any interesting folklore I come across. Moonglow Bay has been plagued by myths and mysteries for decades, but with your help, we'll turn this ailing town into a beacon of progress. Just remember, when you catch a new species, bring it straight here. Sweet. How you doing? Nope. Nope. Anything else I can do besides bring new species? Nah, not for the aquarium. Did she only take 3? Because why do I still have fish right now? Need to create space for new tanks. Okay. Maybe I could fix your lunch. Pick a dish, your favorite. Having a grilled octopus in absolutely ages. Grilled octopus? How am I supposed to get an octopus? That's asking a bit much. Alright. Maybe we'll go all the way to the end, and then... Hey. Okay, so we're at... Who are you? Couch potato. Would it be easy? Is there a street that goes up? Yes, okay. All these houses look pretty rundown. Oh, hello. Hey, GP, you got the place looking great. Yeah, you should have seen the old upholstery. Yikes. Doesn't appear to be a kitchen. Do you sell hot food? Ha, no chance. The closest thing we have is ketchup-flavored chips. Maybe I could add something quick and easy to your menu? How about grilled oysters? I'll deliver them myself. Be my guest. Although I can't guarantee I won't eat them. I've never had an oyster. Why is she volunteering to be like, hey, I'll make grilled oysters for your hotel? Inn? Whatever, motel, whatever that was, when I've never had an oyster. I don't know what to say to that. Here, you're moving real fast there, lady. Maybe you need to slow down a little bit. I gotta do more fishing. More fishing. Is the dude here now? No, he's not. Oh, is that him right outside? Yes. This recipe... I already did it. I already made it. Give item. Fish and chips. There you go, bud. Yes. Yes? Why? Submit. Submit. There we go. How are your fish and chips? Impressive. Let me see. Attractive, well-plated, well-seasoned, street style. Your presentation's top-notch. The windowed polyvent is exactly what you need. It's eye-catching and simple to use. Your customers will happily pay a little extra per dish. Tell you what, I'll deliver the display model straight to your house. It's all yours, no charge. That's extremely generous. It really is. Like, there's no way a vending machine is cheap, even if you are just trying to get rid of it. Just keep cooking what you're cooking and think of her when you need an upgrade. Hey boss, thank you for the vending machine. Let me know if you'd like to try something a little bit more outlandish. Nah, I'm not too keen on seafood. What about mussels? Nope. Shrimp? Ugh. Lobster. Never tried lobster. That settles it. One boiled lobster coming up. I have so many things to cook, and I have, like, no fish. Alright, where was that? Ooh, the screen kind of glitches out a little. Me and Em have one game, so no worries. I mean, I plan on playing tonight. Oh. So it's alright. I'll get the wins for you. Success. I've recovered the 2 cats and purchased a shiny new vending machine. And that suddenly makes you Felix Wilson? Who? The Angular, famously. So what now? You attack the bay with a rod and a plucky attitude? Why? Is there something else I need? A net for starters. No doubt. Come on, let me show you. What'd she just give me? A net is a great way to acquire bait or catch several small fish at once. I wasted a crown. Ew. That sucks. You die immediately when you get it or something? So the only way to catch species that cannot be lured. See those black insects? Those are sand fleas. That's kind of gross. Sand fleas provide you with a low-grade bait, ideal for most fish in the bay. Cast your net, tap space to build power, and tap space again to release. Release when your arms are fully extended for a bigger throw. Give it a go. Okay. I got 1. Can I move a little closer? I don't got much arms. Oh, I got 3. Alright. Right, 1 more. Cast out and reel in those swarms. There we go. Can I move it so I can get them all? How do I move it? It's not moving the way I want it to move. Okay. It's like doing reverse of what I want it to do. I got 2 more. Excellent. Feel free to come back and catch more anytime soon. Please produce 3 pieces of low-grade bait, and certainly we'll be doing the beach a favor. Now you can take what you've learned out into the bay. Just like for any dark areas in the water, cast your net. I'm sure you're to find something. Gotcha. Hey, Mom. Just saw Sarah at the boat shop. The 2 cats is ready to go. For the record, I really don't like you sailing into the great blue yonder. Why? Because of the monster? Do not joke. People have lost their livelihoods to that thing. It's not a monster. I know that much. We've learned all we can from the shore. At least get a decent radio from Harrow's shop. That way, if you get into trouble out there and need my tugboat and winch, you can call. Oh, that reminds me. I've been summoned to a meeting at Town Hall. Want to come along, Mum? I could introduce you to Mayor Tremblay. Very fancy. I'll wear my best outfit. This one. No way, could you send home Casper? I'd rather not have both of you to worry about. Be careful out there on the water, Hannah. I mean it. Who's Casper? Am I supposed to know who Casper is? Gonna be busy a few days. What shall we tackle first? Let's speak to Sarah at the boat shop, get our trawler. I don't have $100. There's a whole ocean out there to explore. I'd like to get away for a while. Yeah, I don't have $100. Can I get those last 2 shrimp weird things? Yeah. Just because it's there and I'm here, might as well get the last 2. Okay. Back in. I need $5 more, so I can't. Okay. Go to jig. I mean, we still have it, so we might as well use it. All right. Pollock seems really common for fishing off the shore. I guess because it's smaller fish. Makes sense. I think this is one too. Yep. Okay. Let's try one more with this lure and then we'll switch. Ooh, I got a new one. Slicing tail. See that? Doing one more always does it. All right. Next one. Spinner. Do 3 with this one, 3 with the other one, and then we'll move on. A ling. Another ling. Some of these are like really easy. If they stay straight, they're really easy to make come in quicker because I can just pull them straight at me. Come on. There we go. Okay, and now the last one. I'm trying to get different varieties, which is why I'm switching it up so much. Because I'm not at the point where I'm trying to target a specific type of fish. White belly, gotcha. There's some things I can cook with that, I know that. Child of the moon. And one more. Alright. I guess let's go see what we can cook. I think my house is pretty close, so shouldn't be too far. There we go. The raccoon is in my truck. Oh, look at my vending machine! I'm looking forward to putting stuff in there and see what it looks like. It like changes the way it looks depending on what type of fish. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's try making this one. Okay. Get fish. Wash. This one seems like an easy one. Wash and fry, that's it. And fry is an easy one. Apparently I'm not good at this one either. Alright. Got one of those. Ooh, fish cakes are good today. I still don't really know what I've donated and what I haven't, so... So it changes every day what is worth good money. So I probably should actually make more fish cakes than this, so we'll see. N's a weird one. Oh, I'm doing pretty good this- oh, I jinxed myself. I jinxed myself. Okay, I think what I was- because apparently you don't touch it until you need to take it out. But I was trying to hold it until it got to the right point. I see what I was doing wrong. I want to make one of you. And then I'll make... oh, maybe this will be it for now. Chop. Fry. Chop. Boil. Alright. Maybe one of these. Do I have anything else? No. Do one of these, and then we'll be done. Put them all in, and then we'll go work on the quest. Chop. I think I'm getting a little better at the boil one-ish. Not really. I wonder if 3 stars is as high as you can go. Because I haven't got anything over 3 stars. Alright. Let's go see. Ugh. Get stuck on stuff. Okay, how does this work? Okay. Oh! So I can have them all separately. I wonder if it makes a difference. And I got 2 of these fish, so I'm gonna just throw one of these in there. Okay. Alright, now let's go towards these quests. Oh, I passed one. What is this one here? Are you Casper? Yeah, you are. Oh, hey, Miss Fisher. Hey, Casper, what's up? You seem miles away. Oh, nothing. Smelled this herb a while ago. Reminds me of Dad. I can't think of the name. Cilantro? Miss Chips grows loads of it. Pretty common. That's it. Dad used to cook this meal with it all the time, but I can barely remember what it tastes like, and I don't ever want to forget. Maybe we can help. Oh, give me the recipe for it. I see, so I gotta cook that for him. You're kind of funny looking. It's good to... Oh, what's this one here? You? Oh, I have to get the radio, don't I? How much is it gonna cost? 100? I don't have that. Okay. Maybe after today I will. River and Hannah, welcome to the end times. What's going on? You're closing town hall? I have no choice. For years we barely scraped by. Actually, River, that's why I wanted to speak to you. There's no money left for this year's centennial. There's no money left for anything. I'm afraid I can't hire you. Moonglow Bay is finished. What? The whole reason I'm here is to help with repairs and funding. Surely we can do something. You're kind, but it's too late. Every building, business, and public space needs renovating. Irony is, the townsfolk have shells to spare. Just look at the bulletin board. But no one's willing to invest. The cozy cavern alone. Okay. So we start there. Just please keep this place running a little while longer. You know what, Hannah? Why not? One less hurrah. Town hall stays open. Good luck, Mrs. Fisher and River. I'll see you on Monday. I mean, if it was that easy just to keep a place open when you have no money, then why not? Mum, you shouldn't have done that. Making promises. Yes, I did. For 3 years, I've watched this town crack and crumble. Taylor would have never let it happen. He would fight every day. What do we need to do? Quite simply, invest in as many properties as possible. Every renovation will steadily improve tourism across all of Moonglow, which will gradually increase the sale price of each mail you sell. Keep an eye out for renovation signs across town, then invest when you can. Come on, let's check out the Cozy Tavern. Okay. So we're gonna rebuild the town. That's cool. That's cool. Was it up here? I don't really remember where I'm going. Who are you? I don't think I've talked. Stop moving. I want to talk to you. Let me talk to you. That was rude. Hey, welcome to the Cozy Cavern. Well, what's left of it? Let's stay here. Looks cute. So, is this Moonglow Bay's famous rumor mill? Yeah, used to be. Before the fishing trade collapsed, every night there'd be new stories of strange and eerie creatures beneath the waves. Tales would start at modest, of course, tentacles, giant eyes, a funny color. Then everyone would chime in and embellish it with their own hazy recollections. Before you know it, the same creature is 10 foot long and summons the plague. The cavern did great in those days, until the rumors came back to haunt us. The whole town became too frightened to fish. I think I understand. The mayor said you were looking for investors. Yeah, we're so close to our target, hence me freezing my butt off out here in the cold. By all means, check the sign if you'd like to add to the pot. Alright. 300. Nothing says lost. Get lost like a broken sign. Gotcha. Not too bad. I will keep that in mind. I have $121 now. I'm sailing. Sailing? Yeah, on the bay. On the bay? Are you alright? Yeah, sorry, no one ever sails Moonglow Bay, not since the collapse, let's just say. Tides are turning. In that case, I know one young girl who'd certainly be pleased. Claire, Abby's daughter. If you catch up with her, she might have a small job for you. Aside from that, be safe out there. These are strange waters. Woo! The world is our oyster. And our fish and our lobster and every other creature out there. Where shall we explore first? What's out there? A lot. The weather can shift dramatically depending on where we go. Common bay waters here, but it gets a lot colder near the glaciers in the north. Then over to the east where the waking storm and the hot springs. Each area is split into sections, which will help you navigate. For now, let's catch some fish in the bay waters area. And let's check out Azure Crossing, Perching Islands, and Border Sea. Oh, so there's a lot of places that we can go. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's nighttime, so I don't really want to go too far. Oh, what's this? What's this? Can I? Ooh, I can. Oh, I can like net fish. Sweet. Oh, I didn't quite reach. I gotta try that again. I wonder how many fish I get from doing this. Oh, I can't reach it because they moved. Okay. Can I get a little closer? Can I get a little closer? I want to net fish. Oh, where'd they go? Oh no, they're still here. Boop boop. Oh, stop running away. Ah, they're oh no, they're here. They're here. I can't fish here. I can't. I saw it. No. N. How are you supposed to do this if they run away when you get close? Oh. Oh. Okay, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. I thought it was like so I could catch a whole bunch at once, but I guess I can just do that anywhere. If I put my fishing pole in here, what happens? Anything? Alright, I kinda boop. Need to just kinda go home because it's nighttime. How do I have a dock somewhere? Is this my dock? Nope. Is this my dock? Aha. I got a dock now. Ever know any handy tips to improve my fishing? Just a basic keep reeling, pull when they change direction, and strike to haul them in. Remember, fish are marked KG if you cast close to your boat or the shore. If you want them to bite sooner, cast out long into open water. Gotcha. Alright, time for bed. And I gotta... These photos are cute. Oh, a little leg there. Alright, I'm just gonna save it right quick. No, I can't save? Okay. I will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.